What's up guys, Darkdally here, and today we're in Fallout 4 to announce an upcoming competition hosted by myself and the channel Scarecrow Gaming. First, I'll go into what the competition is, and then I'll get to the rules. Now, about a month ago, we started a poll across our Discord servers asking people where they'd want to build for a possible Fallout 4 settlement building competition. The popular choice was Hangman's Alley. And so here we are, at a Hangman's Alley I was working on some time ago for my live streams, you may recall it. So we'll be building here for the competition. Now, the deadline for submissions will be October 31st. So, who's competing? How is it judged? What do you get if you win? Right? And what are the rules? Let's get into that now. Now, first of all, I will be participating as well, along with the co-host of the competition, Scarecrow Gaming. He and I will judge each other's, as we'll be competing for just really the fun of it. All the other submissions will be judged by myself and Scarecrow, and likely some other channels in our circle who volunteer as guest judges. Submissions can be sent to either of us. Personally, I prefer them to be linked in a Facebook message. You can find the link to my Facebook in the description below. Any links posted here in the comments, just so you know, or they'll be automatically marked as spam and I may not see them. Just link me a video of a thorough tour of your own custom Hangman's Alley. So, there are rules and building restrictions, both to keep everything fair, as well as to inspire some creativity, and the rules will be as follows. First, Scarecrow and I will only be using resources that we've gathered, but much of the community has disagreed with that, so feel free to console them in or whatever, cheat, it doesn't matter, get your resources however you want. So there is no rule there, but I personally do think it's more fun to farm for all of it. Now, the main rule is that the settlement must be based on an existing Fallout faction. Any faction from any game in the Fallout series will be valid so long as they still exist in some manner. For instance, the Enclave would be acceptable because there's plenty of reason to believe they still exist. A link to the Fallout Factions wiki can be found here in the description below. Now, we want you to incorporate your build into that faction, as well as give us some info about it and how your Hangman's Alley fits in. I.e., if you were to choose the NCR, for instance, have a reason and some story as to why this post exists in Hangman's Alley. Tie it in and build that into your settlement, and tell us about it. I think this will really, make for a fun perspective. Now, you're free to build on whatever platform you want. Use whatever mods you want. You can build on PS4, you can build on PC, but we would like to see that the build is mostly contained to the area of Hangman's Alley, and for that reason, we're saying that while you can expand further out if you want to, we'd like it confined to the rooftops. Build as high as your mods will allow, stretch onto the roofs of the surrounding buildings all you want, but keep the main footprint of it within the boundaries on the ground of Hangman's Alley. The winner will have their settlement video tour featured on our channels, hosted by us, showing it off. It's going to be really cool. If you want everyone to see your settlement that you made. Yep, that's what you get when you win. It's all for fun, but that's kind of cool, Get your video on YouTube. Now again, the submission deadline is October 31st, whereupon Scarecrow, myself, and our guest judge will pick the one we think is the best based on creativity and lore integration. You don't need a ton of mods, or any at all, to pull off a spectacular build, but I myself will be participating on the PC, and I do have a fair amount of mods, and it'd just be unfair to limit mods and textures used. Use these assets to really bring in the feel of the faction that you choose to represent in your build. YouTube, Google Drive, Dropbox, whatever you want to use to host the video is totally fine. Just make sure to message the link to one of us on Facebook by October 31st, and let's make this really fun. Alright, that's it for this one, guys. Keep it creative. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. I'm Darkdally. Until next time, guys, take care.